Okay, it's time for another Walleye Kitchen episode where we're going to have another walleye recipe available. Again, I try to focus on baked walleye recipes as opposed to fried walleye recipes in an effort to reduce the cholesterol intake and lower the overall calories. What we have now is just a bag of walleye fillets here on the cabinet or countertop below the cabinets here. Just going to pull two out. I do two at a time for these demos and to pick two nice ones. And whenever I do two at a time, I save them for other demos. First thing you do, before I get ahead of myself, pan your pan. Second, lay in the fillets. And we'll get that going there. Oh, that feels like a nice one. And it's a little thin. Yeah. I'll take them. No. So many to choose from because we're a recent success. That feels like a good one. I like the way it feels. And the second thing you do is we're going to do sealing of the walleye bag. Put it away. These are some mid-grade size walleye, about anywhere from 16 to about 18 inch, all good eater size. Today what I'm going to use is my sticking agent since I'm not frying with a batter. Watch out. With that, since I dropped the lid, is mayonnaise. Just Hellmann's mayonnaise. Basically, mayonnaise is a good sticking agent because it's made of egg whites and oil. It's all whipped together. That's mayonnaise. But because I don't want a fishy like flavor in my mayonnaise, I'm going to use a spoon first. I'm going to put it on a plate. And I'm going to use a butter knife to take said mayonnaise and apply it generously, but not, excessively, to the fish fillet. And this is how we're going to get our breading on this week. Now, I have a few other recipes in mind for upcoming weeks that will involve things other than breading. But, again, this is imitation fried, a fried texture with a bake preparation. So it's sort of the theme I've been going with early on in the season. And you have to continue to coat this lightly with mayonnaise so the breading will adhere or stick. I also, while I'm doing this, want to take the time to thank the viewers who viewed the last walleye episode for their viewership. Time they spent obviously viewing it. We had quite a few views on the first one. Enough that is encouraging me to continue to put these out here. Again, you just want to get a little bit of mayonnaise on these fillets. And it is very difficult, but I promise it does work out in the end. Oh, there we go. It was a little bit too much. Spread that thin. Sort of reminds you of icing a cake if you ever done that. I had the pleasure one time. Then never did it again. So I'm going to get a little bit more mayonnaise out of the jar. Finish this up. I think that'll be about enough. Yeah. That'll be good. Roll that back down the side. Alright, that's a good gobbly mess. Put this to the side over there. Now this is real simple. I focus on simplicity in these recipes. I'm going to use panko broaded breadcrumbs here. And these are Japanese style pan crumbs. They have very little flavor. Again, walleye is a mild fish. Sometimes it can take on the flavors of things you put on it. But you don't want to take a mild fish and jazz it up with something really extravagant. You can add some salt and some pepper lightly to taste. Some people like that. In this case, I will. I don't, but some people have done this with have preferred it. So you put the panko breadcrumbs right over, and this mayonnaise is going to make it stick. Okay, and just be generous with them. Let them fly. They're cheap. They aren't hard to come by. And since you panned the pan, the burnt breadcrumbs that are in the bottom, they'll just come right up if you put a little bit of Dawn dish detergent in there. That's what I use. Let it sit for 5 minutes in some warm soapy water. Boom. It comes right up. So here we go. We're going to go and you know, swap this into the oven at 375. I'm going to put that on. So bake. Oh, 375, start. I'm going to put this in and swap out one that I previously prepared to let you see the finish. Yeah, wow, that was hot still, even though I had the oven off. And there's the one I previously prepared. You can see it has a nice golden brown texture, but not too bad. The crumbs that are here aren't stuck to the bottom. You saw them move. And I'm going to plate it. Give you an idea what it looks like on a plate. Ooh, there we go. And here you go. Example fillet. Comes right out. Put that down there. Get the other one there. Well, this one's a little longer. Must come apart on me. We'll have to go half and half on that one. Whoop. And there. And you know it's done whenever you put that in for 375 for 20 minutes. And comes out perfect. And I got to get to eating them, so I'll cut off and we'll be till next week till we have another episode.